In a quiet little town lived a boy named Ryan. Everyone knew he was intelligent. He understood things faster than most kids, and people often said he had the kind of potential that could take him anywhere he wanted in life. And he had a dream, a big one. Ryan wanted to become a doctor. Everything seemed to be going smoothly. His path was clear, and his dream felt achievable. But Ryan had one major weakness. He couldn't control his own mind. His thoughts were always running in every direction. Whenever he tried to study, his mind would wander off, sometimes toward his phone, sometimes scrolling social media, and sometimes drifting into random daydreams. He kept telling himself, "There's still time. I'll study later." But later never came. His parents constantly reminded him how important discipline was. His teachers also encouraged him to focus. But Ryan believed something different. He thought, if a person is smart, success will come automatically. He didn't realize how wrong he was. One day, the results of the school scholarship exam were announced. Ryan had secretly hoped that if he won the scholarship, taking steps toward becoming a doctor would be much easier. But when he looked at the results, his heart sank. He had failed. His classmates, who studied regularly, all scored beautifully. The same teachers who once praised him now looked at him with disappointment. That evening, Ryan sat alone in his room, feeling defeated. He wasn't lacking intelligence, he knew that. He had simply wasted time. And in that painful moment, he realized something powerful. Being smart is not enough. Without discipline, talent means nothing. From that day, Ryan decided he had to change. He began searching for someone who could help him not only with academics, but also with focus and self-control. Eventually, he found Coach Miller, a physical education teacher known for helping students become disciplined and mentally strong. Coach Miller wasn't just about sports. People said even the most distracted kids became focused under his guidance. So Ryan approached him and said, "Coach, I can't focus on studying. Every time I sit with my books, my mind jumps somewhere else. How do I fix this?" Coach Miller smiled warmly. "Controlling your mind isn't easy, Ryan. Let me show you something." He took Ryan to the school playground and brought out a small toy bow and arrow. Then he placed a target board in the field. "Try hitting the center," Coach said. "This will show me how focused you are." Ryan aimed and released the arrow, but it flew far off target. "What were you looking at when you shot?" Coach asked. Ryan replied, "The trees, the field, and the target." Coach shook his head gently. "That's your problem. You're seeing everything at once. A true athlete keeps his eyes only on the target, nothing else." He continued, "Your mind behaves the same way. It's jumping between your phone, social media, videos, distractions, everything except your goal. If you want success, you need to look only at your target when it's time to work." Ryan nodded slowly. He understood. But then he asked, "Where do I start? How do I become disciplined?" Coach Miller said, "It's simple. Follow 4 rules. If you follow these every day, your life will change." He raised one finger. Rule 1. Control your thoughts. Whenever your mind drifts away, bring it back. Tell yourself, "This is my study time." He raised a second finger. Rule 2. Make a routine. Set a fixed time for studying and resting. Your brain will learn to follow the schedule. Third finger. Rule 3. Remove distractions. Turn off your phone. Stay away from apps that eat your time. Fourth finger. And Rule 4. Practice daily. Nothing changes in one day. Build small habits every single day. That's how mental discipline is formed. Ryan listened carefully. He went home and completely changed his approach. He made a strict routine. He turned off his phone every time he studied. Whenever his thoughts wandered, he reminded himself, "My goal is to become a doctor." It was difficult at first, but slowly he improved. Eventually, he could study for hours without losing focus. A few months later, Ryan took another important exam. This time, not only did he pass, he ranked first. Ryan knew this wasn't luck and not just intelligence. It was discipline. It was focus. About a year later, he stood on stage, receiving a scholarship. And at that moment, he remembered Coach Miller's words. "The mind is like a wild horse. If you don't train it, it will drag you anywhere. But if you learn to control it, it will carry you exactly where you want to go. From that day forward, Ryan lived by one principle: train your mind with discipline, and success will follow you. If you believe this story can inspire someone, share the video, leave a like, and subscribe for more powerful lessons. I'll return soon with another inspiring story. Until then, stay patient, stay grateful, and keep moving forward.